Have you ever felt the wild calling you to adventure? That deep, restless urge to step beyond the familiar and lose yourself in a world untouched by time? For some, that call is just a whisper, but for others it's a roar that cannot be ignored. For me, that call leads to Sumatra, Indonesia. A land where ancient volcanoes rise above endless rainforests, and rare wildlife thrives in the shadows. Here the air is thick with mystery, and every sunrise promises a new discovery. The landscape is alive, breathing with the energy of millions of creatures, from the tiniest insects to the majestic orangutans that call these forests home. Deep within this emerald island lies Bukit Lawang, a village perched at the very edge of Gunung Leuser National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a place where the boundary between civilization and wilderness blurs, and every path leads deeper into the unknown. Here, the modern world meets the ancient jungle, and the river flows with stories, tales of explorers, conservationists, and the wild creatures that have lived here for centuries. The Bohorak River is more than just water, it's the lifeblood of the forest, connecting everything in its path. This is the gateway to an expedition that will change your perspective, a journey to meet the orangutan, the gentle guardian of the trees. Each step into the forest is a step into a world where nature reigns supreme. In Bukit Lawang, city noise is replaced by the symphony of the jungle, buzzing insects, chattering monkeys, and the haunting call of gibbons echoing through the trees. The air is alive with sound, and every moment feels like a secret waiting to be discovered. You trade paved roads for muddy trails beneath a green canopy, stepping into true exploration. Each footstep is a reminder that you are a guest in this ancient world, humbled by its beauty and unpredictability. The promise? To witness orangutans swinging freely, living as they have for thousands of years. To see them in their natural habitat is to glimpse a world that is both fragile and resilient, a world worth fighting for. This journey is more than a holiday, it's a pilgrimage to the heart of the wild, a chance to stand in the presence of giants and understand why we must protect them. In the jungle's embrace, you find not just adventure but a deeper connection to the world and to yourself. The adventure begins in the bustling heart of Medan, where the city pulses with energy and the constant hum of engines fills the air. Here the streets are a maze of cars, motorbikes, and rickshaws weaving through the urban sprawl, each vying for space in the organized chaos that defines so many Southeast Asian cities. As you leave the city behind, the concrete and glass slowly give way to open roads and the first hints of green on the horizon. The transition is striking. One moment you're surrounded by skyscrapers and the next, you're on the edge of the wilderness, where nature begins to reclaim the landscape. The roads themselves are alive, crowded with motorbikes, rickshaws, and the occasional truck loaded with goods bound for distant villages. The air is thick with the scent of exhaust, but also with anticipation, as every mile brings you closer to the unknown. Soon the cityscape dissolves into a patchwork of villages and bustling markets. Here, locals gather to trade fresh produce, and children wave as you pass by. The endless fields of palm oil and rubber stretch to the horizon, a reminder of both the region's agricultural wealth and its complex relationship with the land. As you approach Bukit Lawang, the air grows heavier, thick with the scent of earth, rain, and growing things. The humidity clings to your skin, and the world seems to slow down, inviting you to breathe deeply and take in the lushness all around. The land begins to rise, rolling into the foothills of Gunung Leuser National Park. Mist drifts between the trees, and the dense jungle stretches as far as the eye can see, promising adventure and mystery in equal measure. The final stretch of the journey is a true test of patience and excitement, a bumpy winding road that snakes through the rainforest. Each turn and jolt is a reminder that you're leaving the modern world behind, venturing into a place where nature reigns supreme. Suddenly, the sound of rushing water greets you. The Bohorak River, its currents carving a path through the jungle, signals your arrival. The river's cool spray and constant movement are a welcome contrast to the stillness of the forest. Nestled in a lush valley, the village of Bukit Lawang appears almost hidden, embraced by towering green hills. The jungle looms like a living wall, its presence both protective and mysterious, making the village feel like a secret waiting to be discovered. Humidity wraps around you like a warm blanket, and the symphony of the jungle, chirping insects, distant bird calls, and the rustle of leaves, fills your ears, making the outside world fade away. Along the riverbank, Guest houses and small shops welcome travelers. Swaying suspension bridges connect both sides of the village, adding a sense of adventure to every step and creating a relaxed, welcoming atmosphere where locals and visitors mingle. The vibrant green of the jungle is everywhere, reflected in the river and in the eyes of those who call this place home. The cool spray of the river refreshes you, while the aroma of freshly cooked Indonesian food, spices, grilled fish and tropical fruits, fills your senses, promising new flavors and experiences. Immersed in this world of green, you feel a sense of anticipation. Every sight, sound and scent prepares you for the deeper journey ahead, into the heart of the rainforest, where true adventure awaits. Trek day dawns with anticipation. The air is thick with humidity, and the calls of distant birds echo through the misty canopy. As the first rays of sunlight filter through the leaves, you can feel the energy of the rainforest awakening all around you. Preparation is key. You don't just wander into a rainforest. Every item you pack could make the difference between comfort and struggle, safety and risk. The jungle is beautiful, but it's also unpredictable, so being ready is essential. Your local guide, a true guardian of the jungle, meets you with a smile and wisdom passed down through generations. Their knowledge of the land, its hidden dangers and its wonders is invaluable. Trust in their experience. They know the forest like an old friend. Pack light. Water, snacks, insect repellent, sturdy shoes, and protective clothing. Each item serves a purpose: hydration for the heat, food for energy, repellent for the relentless insects, and gear to shield you from the elements. Don't forget a hat and sunscreen. The sun can be fierce even beneath the canopy. A waterproof bag for electronics is smart. The rainforest is unpredictable and sudden downpours are common. Protecting your camera or phone ensures you can capture memories without worry. Before setting off, your guide briefs you on the rules. Keep a respectful distance from wildlife, never feed the orangutans, and leave no trace. These guidelines aren't just for your safety, but for the protection of the fragile ecosystem you're about to enter. This isn't just about safety, it's about conservation and respect. The rainforest is a living, breathing world, and your actions matter. Every footprint, every piece of litter can have a lasting impact. With gear checked and rules understood, you step away from the village and into the dense green. The path narrows, the air grows cooler, and the sounds of civilization fade behind you. The transition is instant. The village fades, replaced by the wild symphony. Birdsong, insect calls, and the rustle of leaves become your new soundtrack, immersing you in a world untouched by time. Excitement and nervousness bubble up as you follow your guide into Gunung Leuser National Park. Every sense is heightened, every step forward a leap into adventure. The real adventure has begun. The mud squelches beneath your boots, and the scent of earth and foliage fills your lungs. You're no longer a visitor, you're part of the rainforest now. Every step is a step deeper into the unknown, where discovery and wonder await around every bend. The jungle envelops you in 100 shades of green and the scent of earth and blossoms. The trail is challenging. Steep climbs, slippery descents, and roots to grab for support. Your guide points out hidden wonders: a hornbill overhead, a camouflage stick insect, or a vibrant frog. The rainforest's soundscape is mesmerizing. Cicadas buzz, monkeys chatter, and gibbons sing in the distance. Giant trees tower above, lianas hang like ropes, and orchids bloom high in the branches. Every step reveals new details: a spider's web glistening, wild pig tracks in the mud. You feel small beside ancient trees, yet intensely alive. Your senses heightened, your mind focused. Here, you're not just an observer, you're part of the jungle's living rhythm. After hours of trekking, your guide signals for silence and points upward. A flash of orange fur, an orangutan appears, moving gracefully through the canopy. You watch, breathless, as a mother and her baby navigate the branches, their bond evident in every movement. The distance between you vanishes. You're witnessing an intimate family moment. The mother teaches, nurtures, and reassures her young, her intelligence and tenderness unmistakable. Every second is precious, a privilege to witness. The encounter may be brief or linger, but it leaves a lasting impression. You stand still, camera forgotten, soaking in the experience. When the orangutan disappears into the green, gratitude washes over you. You've connected with one of the planet's most endangered creatures in its natural home. This moment transforms conservation from an abstract idea into a personal mission. Seeing orangutans in the wild is a powerful lesson in conservation. Gunung Leuser is one of the last places where orangutans, tigers, elephants, and rhinos coexist. But this paradise is under threat. Deforestation for palm oil plantations is destroying their home. When forests fall, orangutans lose food, shelter, and safe passage, pushing them toward extinction. Protecting the rainforest isn't just about wildlife. It's about preserving the lungs of our planet, regulating climate, and providing fresh water. The health of the jungle is tied to our own. There is hope. Local communities and organizations are working to protect the forest, run patrols, and rehabilitate orangutans. By visiting and supporting these efforts, you become part of the solution. Your presence shows that a living rainforest is more valuable than a destroyed one. Understanding these threats changes how you travel. Eco-friendly travel means making choices that respect culture, support the local economy, and minimize environmental impact. In Bukit Lawang, hire licensed local guides committed to conservation and safety. They ensure wildlife is observed respectfully and your visit benefits the community. Leave no trace. Carry out all rubbish, stay on trails, and treat the rainforest as the home it is. Support the community. Eat at local warongs, buy handicrafts, and stay in guest houses. This spreads tourism's benefits and gives locals a reason to protect their heritage. Every conscious choice transforms your trip into a meaningful exchange. You become a partner in conservation, proving sustainable tourism can secure a better future. Your adventure leaves a positive legacy. As your trek ends, you feel changed, not just by the mud or mosquito bites, but by a deeper connection. The memory of orangutan eyes and the jungle's sounds stays with you, creating a bond that calls you to action. Share your story and photos to inspire others. Many don't know the threats these animals face. Support conservation from afar, donate, adopt an orangutan, or fund habitat restoration. Make conscious choices as a consumer. Look for sustainable palm oil and reduce harmful products. Every small action adds up for the rainforest's future. Don't let the wonder fade. Let it fuel your curiosity and compassion. The fight to save orangutans and their home is urgent. We need people who felt the jungle's magic to join the cause. Let your adventure spark a lifelong commitment to protecting biodiversity. Answer the jungle's plea. Make a promise to the wild. The world is full of wild places like Bukit Lawang waiting to be explored. Seek out these experiences, step outside your comfort zone and see nature with your own eyes. Every adventure deepens our connection to the planet and reminds us what's truly valuable. Stay curious, keep learning, and let every trip teach you about the world and yourself. Never lose your sense of wonder. It inspires us to explore and to care. Cherish the small moments. A bird's song, rain on a tent, sunlight after a hike. Nature offers clarity and perspective. It's our greatest teacher and inheritance. Travel with respect and a promise to leave the world better than you found it. The adventure is out there. Go find it and let it change you and the world.